Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Good evening, Lady Elsie and Mayor of the North, particularly. Thank you so much for attending this evening's prestigious event. We would like to welcome you all to the second Chef TV Reality Show Awards 2019. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, since the first show last year, the awards ceremony has become, what I would say, a significant part of our region. We've always had this kind of feeling that the north of England, the northeast, gets left behind. Some of the greatest chefs hailing from this area feel as though they're almost hidden away in the shadows. So that's where we need to acknowledge and thank the organisers pioneering the way and bringing this all together for us to be here, and most importantly putting the northeast of England chefs on a platform where they can display their talents and show us exactly what they're capable of. Have a look around you. We have some wonderful talent in this room. You're sitting amongst it right now. So without further ado, I think you've heard enough from us. Let's get going. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce the founding director of the Chef reality show, and that's Mr. Mohammed Alamgir.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Two colleges involved in our competition. One is Newcastle College and one is Leeds City College. The reason involved in this college, our chefs are very talented. They learned how to cook the food from their kitchen porter, and practically they learn everything. They haven't got not proper education or proper skill. 40, 50 years back, all you visit to the Indian restaurant, you see like chicken tikka masala, chicken madras is a like common curry. But if you go to the fusion of these days Indian restaurant, you want something authentic. People, the customer want the food what we eat in the house. So that's why Newcastle College and Leeds College, they're involved, and we want chefs to go there and see the presentation of the food, see how they cook and how they teach, and that's why you can become a skilled chef. Thank you very much. You're coming here, and I hope you enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alamgir, for giving that emotional and inspiring talk about today's culinary position in the Northeast. The next person that I would like to introduce is the CEO of the Northern Eye and co-organiser of today's event as well. And I would like to pleasantly welcome Mr. Titu Ahad.
Now from season one, the winner of that competition was entered into the International Chef of the Year. That was his prize for winning. So me and Alamgir, we went along, we chaperoned him, we guided him in whatever way or form we can. And we went down London and he was entered into the International Chef of the Year. Little did we know, with a little bit of help, when this competition was ongoing, I told my chef, the chef that won the Chef reality show, season 1, I actually saw what was happening and I told him, I will be absolutely astonished if you don't at least bare minimum, because I've seen what the other chefs are doing, if you don't win second, not first but second. But to our surprise and to the horror of the people living now in London, when it was announced, Princess Anne was there, and it was announced on the stage that International Chef of the Year winner was the winner from Chef TV reality show season 1. And that was just a fantastic, absolutely phenomenal achievement for everyone associated with the Chef TV reality show. We could not have ever envisaged or dreamed of such an outcome. Honestly, we were so emotional, it was incredible. I remember just jumping up in the middle of the whole event and just shouting because I was so overjoyed that something that started off more or less like a gimmicky show could actually achieve or produce a chef of that standard. So that just proves a little motivation, passion, where it can take you. So that was a fantastic outcome of the Chef TV reality show. Another fantastic outcome was those chefs that attended or participated, I should say, on the Chef TV reality show season 1, going back and re-interviewing them, how it's affected their life, their livelihood, their business. So just doing a little survey and going back and talking to them, everything's been nothing but positive. Their career has expanded, their business has expanded just because appearing on the Chef TV reality show and all the media attention they've got. So just by participating in the show, they have achieved what the career, they took the career to another level, the business has gone up to another level. So that's another reason why the Chef TV reality show, in my opinion, is a massive success.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ahad. I hope that's made you all think about just what kind of talent we have here in the North East who are ready to showcase their culinary expertise. The next person I would like to introduce, who, as Mr. Ahad rightly mentioned, was a great help in terms of sponsorship. And of course, events like this would not be able to happen if it was not for such committed sponsors. His name is Nilesh and he is from Kingfisher. So can I get Nilesh on stage, please, just to say a few words? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to keep this quite short and sweet. Just overall, 6 years I've been working within the North East with the Indian restaurant trade. And during these 6 years, I've not seen any awards which have been at this sort of level where chefs are involved and it's not just about the restaurant. So chefs, obviously they make the restaurant, so why has no one ever used chefs, you know, within this trade to sort of like support the industry out there? So what Alam Gear and Titu have done so far, I think it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, season 3, I hope that wish them all the best for that for the future for season 3 now. Thank you. I hope you're all having a good evening. Cheers.
So as it's already been mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see from the banner in the background, working alongside the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation. For me, this is a very important one, being a Geordie girl through and through, and it's always been about Newcastle United. And Sir Bobby Robson is and was one of the lead kind of gentlemen in my mind. Sir Bobby Robson to me is Newcastle United embodied, that is all. So it's an absolute pleasure to be here and be in the presence of Lady Elsie. I didn't want to do any injustice to the foundation of the charity, so very kindly I've asked the lovely Liz Luff to come on stage just to tell us a bit more about the charity and the wonderful work they do. So if you wouldn't mind joining us, please, Liz.
Pleasure to give you this amount.
Thank you for involving us. Thank you to all of the restaurants for all of their hard work in organising the charity night. The money raised will be put to very good use indeed. I think one of the things that struck me from what Titu has said tonight and from what Alan has said tonight is that tonight the Chef TV reality show is very much about showcasing what's really good about the North East. And that's something that we have to do because we as a region don't get shouted about enough, so we need to do the shouting. And the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation came from Sir Bobby Robson, who obviously was born and raised here, but it is first and foremost a charity for the people in the North Eastern Cumbria who have cancer, to receive the very best treatment that we can and to find more effective ways to detect and treat cancer, to invest in the future and to make cancer less frightening for the people in the future, as Alan was saying about his mother. So I just want to say again, thank you. We're very grateful. As a fund within the local NHS charity, we don't fundraise ourselves at all. We don't organise events. We don't coordinate volunteers or anything like that. We rely completely on the general public to do that for us.
It's the time that you've all been waiting for eagerly. We're going to start off presenting the Best Restaurant and Takeaway Award of the Year. So these are restaurants from different parts of the northern region. Could I please call upon Peter Clifford to pop up on stage, please? Identify yourself, Peter. There he is.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Don't be shy. Good evening, everybody. Firstly, I'm not from the northeast, you can probably tell. But it's always enjoyable for me to come up to this region, and this event, this competition, is truly a fantastic thing that you've got here. So really do appreciate it. I was first introduced to Tito and Alamgi, and their enthusiasm was something else. It's the enthusiasm and the commitment for what you're all doing and what we're trying to do here is superb. So do appreciate them and do use them and do work with them, because it's really good what they're trying to do. I'm not a chef. I make catering equipment, and so it's a privilege for us to be associated with this competition. And Tito touched on it before. What we're hoping to do is introduce the latest technology and equipment so that our chefs get to know the new ideas, the new ways of cooking, and we can help you raise your game as we are doing through this competition. So I say I'm not a chef. I just would like to salute our chefs with all due respect to Lady Elsie and our mayor, the North of Tyne mayor. Is that correct? With all due respect to our guests, it's our chefs that make this competition. So if you're next to a chef at the moment, please salute them. Please give our chefs a round of applause, because without them we wouldn't be here. So it's my pleasure now to present this award. Oh, it's in the envelope. There's a slight technical hitch because my glasses are on the table there.
Right, okay.
So
I'll be your eyes for a minute, it's quite big.
So the award is... So the best restaurant in Northumberland goes to the Lal Khazana. You can stand up here. Well done, sir. So the second award is for the best restaurant of the year, 2019, and the award goes to the Duke Bombay Cafe.
Could the representatives from the Duke of Bombay Cafe please come on stage?
But it was a great journey for me, because I love Indian cookery. I love all the spices at the right balance. And this year, again, we moved on a step. And it's great to see that we can achieve great standards among Indian cooks. And it's all about discipline and the fundamentals and the basics. Get the basics right, the knife skills right, be at work on time, of course, and hygiene. You've got all the great ingredients, all the great spices, so you can move on. This award is for the best restaurant in Newcastle, and it's Cafe Spice.
If the representatives from Cafe Spice would like to make their way to the stage.
I've eaten here. Best restaurant in North Tyneside, Champagne.
Right, so the best Indian restaurant in Tees Valley is Jalsha. Come up on stage, please.
So this one's the best Indian restaurant in Tees Valley, ladies and gentlemen. Representatives from Jalsha Restaurant.
So we've got the best restaurant in my home city, that's Leeds, Bengal Brasserie.
The best restaurant in Newton Ackley is Masala Tandoori.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for TV reality show. Thank you very much for Jordan M. Alamgir. Thank you all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call up Michelle Ord, member of the Chambers of Commerce. Michelle?
Good evening, everyone. It's a real honour to be here tonight with such great company to represent the North East England Chamber of Commerce. As I think it was Peter said earlier, tonight really isn't about the Chamber of Commerce, it's about you guys and the chefs who are in the room. But if anyone is interested in knowing more about the Chamber of Commerce, you can find out about us on our website, North East England Chamber of Commerce. We are a membership organisation and we really are here to help you guys and the businesses who are members to raise their profile, promote their brand and promote their business and exchange with each other so that you guys can all hopefully increase your sales, increase your customer base and raise the profile of each and every restaurant in the room. And we really would love it if you all got involved and became a part of the chamber to help our region work together to be a stronger region and a more profitable region of England. So without further ado, I'd like to present the award for Best Restaurant in Wakefield. And the winner of this category is the Cinnamon Lounge.
Come on up on stage, please.
I'm delighted to be able to announce that the winner of the Best Restaurant in Barnard Castle is the Bengal Merchant.
Hey, they sound pretty pleased with that. Lovely. Come on stage, gentlemen.
We are delighted to have won this award, Best Restaurant in Newcastle. We'd like to thank all of our customers for the support that they've shown us over the years. We've been established for 20 years and this is a great achievement for us.
I'd like to thank the Chef TV reality show award for this brilliant night. I think it's been a great night. I'd like to thank Bengal Merch and Barnard Castle, all the customers, past and present. You are the main people for this award.
I would like to thank my customers for their continuous support. I've come here today on behalf of my boss, Mr. Shumad Ahmed, who's currently away in Dubai at the moment. But yeah, so he sent me to receive this award. Congratulations to the team and everybody that's involved.
I like to thank TV reality show and Northern Eye giving me my best takeaway in the Northeast. And I was last year for chef competition. I was the top 5. Then this is a wonderful event. I thanks again TV reality show. Thank you very much.
This is not just an ordinary award. It's a big achievement for the North. They are doing very good job. This is not just a award for the restaurant or chef. This project, the Chef TV reality show, this project is a project for the chefs to make themselves something for them, for their future, for their restaurants, and to learn for their future life. This is not just an ordinary present. It is a process that goes through for the chef to become a real chef, become the celebrity, and become the known in the whole north of England.
Thank you, Chef TV Reality Show. It's been a wonderful program. I really enjoyed the program coming all the way from Yorkshire to Newcastle. It's a wonderful program, and I wish them all the success for the next season. See you next season. Chef TV Reality 3, thank you so much once again. Thank you.
First and foremost, I'd like to introduce the Super 7. So the Super 7 are the 7 guys who can potentially win this award tonight. So the Super 7 are, first is Saeed Tuelmia. Can you have you on stage? Then Azizur Rahman, Tuhal Ahmed, Muhammad Farid Ahmed, Rahim Uddin, Saeed Shani Ahmed, and Jahir Ullah. Can you have these all on stage, please? And to give this special award tonight, we've got our distinguished guest, the first mayor of our region, the North. This is Northumberland, North Tyneside and Newcastle. Fantastic guy. He just got elected in May. Put your hands together. The first mayor of the North, Mayor Jamie Driscoll. Okay guys, before we start, so Jamie's going to be announcing the runners up and then the winner. But before we do that, I think it's only right to do so is give a massive round of applause to all the restaurants who participated. So huge round of applause. And secondly, remember, it's not all about winning, it's about participating. And these guys have put a massive effort in to this competition, and they are an absolute asset to this region. So massive round of applause to those Super 7. Oh, there's one missing. Well, 7 now. And just before we do this, I'd just like to say, look, as you know, the catering industry has been going, Indian catering industry has been going for many years now. Our grandparents came to this country and worked hard to establish this business. And today it's not multi-million, but multi-billion pounds organization, multi-billion pounds catering industry. So it's absolutely fantastic that our region is being recognized. And as mentioned earlier on, our region is not being recognized enough. And these guys are doing an immense work to our region. So anyways, with any further ado, I'd like to give the mic to Jamie, and then Jamie will start announcing the runners-up and then the winner.
Thank you. I'm really pleased to be invited tonight. I get a lot of invitations to a lot of things. But when Dipu said, yeah, there'll be Indian food, that kind of swung it, so I came along. The work that you guys put in, and everybody else who's won awards tonight, is wonderful. We heard from Liz, we heard from Titu about how our region is undervalued. And I'm not a ceremonial mayor, I'm a directly elected mayor. My job is to boost the economy of that whole north of Tyne area, from here right over to Holt Whistle, right the way up to Scotland. And the small businesses are the backbone of our economy. You employ people, you have massive amounts of spend, and you make us a really vibrant culture. And one of you is going to win, and wouldn't it be great if you could go on and do what Milan did last year and start to show people down in London how good we are up here in the northeast. It's great to see that connection with the college, because education and skills are a key part of developing our region and our skills based. And just want to give a personal thank you to Nilesh and Peter for your sponsorship of this. We'll have a bit of a chat afterwards, and we'll see if we can't get a bit more publicity and make this a really successful Series 3. So, do we have the awards? The second runner-up, we don't have a drum roll, is, thank you. Congratulations to Jahir Ullah. Well done, mate. Thank you. How does it feel to be the second runner-up?
It's amazing, actually. I never thought I'd even get to the final 7, so I'm really happy that I've won. Well, the second. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. And thank you for everybody. Thank you to I'd like to say, especially thank you to all the organisers for making this competition a success, for the hard work and effort. And thank you to the judges. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Must be hard work judging this, eating all that lovely food. So let's have another drum roll for the runner-up. And the runner-up is Saeed Shani Ahmed. Oh, well done, mate. So close again.
Very close again. I just want to say I'll be back.
That's it, the Terminator. Thank you. This is written on glass, so it's actually quite hard to read. Right. Right, well, let's have the drum roll for the winner of Season 2, the Chef reality TV show. That moment of tension is, the winner is Rahim Udin. There's your award, Rahim. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I didn't realize that I'm going to win. There's a good chefs around here. But first time I came, and then I won this competition. Is so much to me. And I especially thanked all the people who's organized the Chefs Season 2 reality show. And especially my friend Douglas. And from bottom of my heart, I like to thank my wife who's been supporting me from A to Z and Eat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Me.
Right. Yeah. And the certificates to the finalists. So, Suhail Ahmed, congratulations. Well done, mate. To Saeed Tualmia. Well done, mate. Mohammed Farid Ahmed. Congratulations, mate. And Azizur Rahman. Well done, mate.
Discussion alhamdulillah was really good and we've been really successful this year. It's a lot better than last year, and we're hoping it's going to be a lot more better next year, season 3.